also a proud producer of many K-bar knives, which are used by both military and law enforcement agents. We're also involved with many local and national charities like the Front Row Foundation, which gives disabled or terminally ill people the chance to pick front row seats to basically any event that they would like.
That's cool.
And we actually just finished a fundraiser where we sold purple products,
Mm-hmm.
and 10% of all those proceeds went to our local Alzheimer's Association, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. To start off, I'd like to show you two products that demonstrate the quality of Cutco.
Okay.
So you can go and click to the next slide and press that little play button in the middle there.
All right. Play.
Is it playing?
Yes.
Awesome. So these are our super shears, and everybody loves these shears. As you can see, they come apart for easy cleaning, and they can even cut a penny, which I've done so many times. Every time I show my friends my knives, I cut a penny for them. So that's cool. And you can open packages, gauze. You can cut through that annoying molded plastic, leather, tough cardboard, tops off broccoli. So they're pretty amazing. What's something that's hard to cut with scissors that you would use these for?
What's hard? You know what's really hard? You know when you have to open up those like dog food bags? I always find it's really hard to open up the top of them, even if it seems like they're going to be able to pull right open. I typically always have to get some scissors, and
Yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty tough.
yeah, and like all those molded plastic containers, I think those are pretty tough to open up typically too.
Yeah, those are perfect. The good thing is the high carbon stainless steel makes them good for everything in the kitchen, as well as indoor and outdoor projects like cutting open a bag of dog food.
Exactly.
And plus, they're dishwasher safe, which is awesome. So you can go ahead and click outside of the box to advance.
Okay, hold on 1 second. The video's almost done.
And I love to use the super shears for fabric as well. So I don't know if you or your wife sew, but these are great shears for fabric.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So I just clicked outside the box, and now I'm looking. It says Cutco Virtual Demo Peeler.
Exactly. Yeah, perfect. So just go ahead and play that video.
All right.
So this is our virtual peeler. Our peeler. I'm sorry, our veggie peeler. So this is a great peeler. What I really like about it is the blade doesn't jiggle too much, which is a problem with a lot of peelers. And it peels in both directions, which is awesome. And all of our gadgets and accessories are guaranteed forever and dishwasher safe. Plus, a lot of customers actually end up getting one of these two items for free, and I can show you how later.
Okay.
So yeah, whenever that's over, you can go ahead and click outside the box again.
Okay.
So, do these knives look familiar, Mr. Hyde? This drawer?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I feel like everyone definitely has one of these. Um, but the average knife set like these are designed to last only 2 years. So most households waste a ton of money replacing cheap knives over and over. And you probably know this better than I do, but cheap knives have a lot of problems. So there's two types of handles. Wood handles are attractive when they're new, but extremely unsanitary. They absorb liquids, bacteria, grease, germs, and retain odors. In several states, restaurants don't even use wooden handles because of sanitation concerns. And not too long ago, I was at a Cutco conference, and actually one of our reps was speaking, and he told us about this lady he sold a set to, and he took all of her old knives off her hands, and they were wooden, and they were kind of turning green, because they were a little old, getting moldy. But he wanted to crack it open to see how much it had rotten inside, and he cracked it open, and a dead cockroach fell out.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. So I'm repulsed by wooden handles now.
Oh no.
And yeah, I judge steakhouses that use them.
For sure.
Plastic handles are cheaply constructed so they melt, chip, crack, and break. Plus, they're slippery when they're wet, which is extremely dangerous while you're cutting. And common knives are constructed very poorly. So most knives only have a partial tang with less steel, making them weak and imbalanced, so they're going to break easily. And most rivets are made of brass, which expands, contracts, and loosens, creating unsanitary gaps. So there's two types of steel. Carbon steel is strong, but rusts and corrodes, which is unattractive and unsanitary. Stainless steel looks good, but it's a soft metal, so it won't stay sharp, plus it's difficult to sharpen. So have some of your knives gone dull over the years, Mr.
Yeah,
Hyde?
I would say our knives are probably pretty dull. I think we probably have like one good one.
Yeah, and it's really annoying to sharpen, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Um, well, serrated edges actually rip and tear your food, and those can't even be resharpened. And then straight edges make a smooth cut, but they have to be sharpened to remain effective. So, how often do you usually sharpen those knives?
I guess whenever they need to. I don't know, maybe like a couple times a month.
Yeah. Well, it's a hassle trying to keep up with them either way, but a hard cutting surface is what actually dulls a knife, not the food. And both of those edges directly contact the cutting board, dulling them quickly. And a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp one because you have to push harder.
Okay.
Um, so some complaints of low quality knives are that they cost a lot over time. So if each of those junk knives is about $10 at Target or Walmart, and you have 8 knives in a drawer, that's $80. And if you do replace them the recommended 2 years, over 40 years, you're gonna buy 20 replacements. And that's gonna be a waste of over $1,600 on junk knives, which are unsanitary, unsafe, and unenjoyable. Complaints of common high quality knives are that you have to sharpen them regularly, they're not dishwasher safe, and you still have to replace them every 7 to 10 years. So if you go ahead and click to the next slide, let me show you how Cutco has solved all of these problems.
Okay.
So do you see quality?
Yes.
Perfect. So the first feature is our universal wedge lock handle, which fits any size hand. The universal design locks your hand into place, increasing control and safety while reducing fatigue. This makes Cutco more expensive, but definitely worth it because it's comfortable and safe. And a lot of our customers with arthritis really, really like this aspect of our knives.
Sure.
And the second feature is our thermo resin handle, which will never chip or crack. It's an expensive material to use. It's what football helmets are made out of, and bowling balls, and it's perfect because it's dishwasher safe and sanitary. And if 300-pound boys can hit each other with helmets and it doesn't crack, then I'm pretty sure knives falling on the floor, it can withstand that. So the third feature is our full tang construction. So having the steel go all the way through the handle is expensive, but worth it because it creates strength and balance. And the 3 nickel silver rivets are flush with the handle, making it strong and sanitary. The fourth feature is our very high grade steel. So this steel is expensive to use, but worth it because it has the best of both worlds. High carbon for edge retention, plus it's stainless for beauty, making it sanitary and sharp. The fifth feature is our most famous, and this is our exclusive Stay Sharp Double D Edge. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide and play that video.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Rope cutting. Okay.
Awesome. So now we can compare how different types of edges work. So the first one is a serrated edge, and it's not a Cutco knife. And as you can see, it really rips and tears the rope and just creates a super jagged finish. Okay. The second one is a straight edge, and this one's also not a Cutco knife. And as you can see, even though it makes a clean cut, it takes a ton of pressure, so it's super dangerous. And lastly, we can finally try our Cutco knife. And as you can see, all it takes is one clean cut.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've done this many times. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide after that's over.
Okay, that's
And you'll
done.
see our double D edge.
All right.
So unlike a serrated edge, our double D edge has 3 straight edges that smoothly cut forward, backward, and straight down. And if you look closely, you can see the recessed edges are between the points, protecting them from dulling on the cutting board and keeping each knife sharp for up to 10 years. Plus, they can still be resharpened. So, while most of our knives do have that double D edge for cutting back and forth, some Cutco knives have straight edges for chopping, dicing, and precision cutting. Our unique edge uses expensive technology, but is well worth it. So, if you go ahead and click forward, you'll see our forever guarantee.
Okay.
Awesome. So this is definitely one of my favorite things about Cutco. It's definitely one of the only products you can buy once, use every single day, and never have to replace. Plus, you can even pass it down from generation to generation. So Kat can have some of these knives whenever she gets older.
Okay.
So this is our 4-part forever guarantee. The first part is forever performance. If anything ever goes wrong with your Cutco, just send it back to the factory and the company will fix or replace it for free. You'll never have to pay to replace your knives. The second part is our forever sharpness. Whenever your Cutco needs sharpening, just send it back to the factory and it will be sharpened for free. All you have to do is pay for shipping. The third is unconventional use. If you or Miss Hyde or anyone else ever happens to destroy your Cutco through unconventional use, you can still get it replaced for half the price. The fourth part is our unconditional return policy. So since you're not able to hold all the knives today, we actually have a 15-day in-home risk-free money-back guarantee. That way you can use them every day for 2 weeks. And if you're not satisfied for any reason at all, you can get a full refund or easily make exchanges. And that way you and Miss Hyde can try it together for a few weeks to make sure you both love it. Plus, not every office does this, but our manager will pay for your return shipping if you decide to send back your knives. So Cutco is a great investment because you'll never have to buy another set ever again. So if you click forward, you can go ahead and watch a video where you'll see a few customer testimonials.
All right.
They're the best knives, and all the other knives I bought don't compare. You know, if you need a good knife in your kitchen, get a Cutco. It's the best investment I ever made. Yeah. I've had my Cutco for 25 years.
We've had our Cutco more than 20 years.
It's almost 40 years. 50 years.
At least 50 years.
It is awesome. It's awesome. I like the grip of the handles and just the way all the knives cut. They're great knives. They last forever.
And of course, there's always the availability to have them sharpened again. So
Of course it was. It was definitely worth an investment in Cutco.
Yeah, so you definitely can't beat American made and forever guaranteed.
Awesome.
So you can go ahead and click outside the video, and I'll go ahead and show you our most popular set.
Okay.
So do you see the Homemaker Plus 8?
Yes.
Awesome. So Mr. Hyde, you can definitely buy individual pieces, but most customers agree that over a lifetime, sets are going to be a much better value. It's important to have the right tool for the right situation because of safety and efficiency. And we have 2 larger set options for customers who love to cook, called the Ultimate and Signature. But I'm going to start with the pieces in our basic set, which is the most popular. And this is our Homemaker Plus 8. It is the minimum number of tools to do 100% of the jobs in your kitchen as efficiently as possible. It's the best value for the average family, and it starts with your paring knife. So you can go ahead and click to next slide, and you'll see our paring knife. So most paring knives only have a tiny handle that digs into your palm, but this is Cutco's Air Knife, and it has a full-size handle, which makes peeling and paring comfortable. You're going to use this for small jobs in the air, but never on a cutting board. And that's why you have your trimmer. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide and play that video.
All right, play.
So this is going to be your small utility knife for small fruits and veggies. Have you ever cut a tomato with a dull knife?
Yes.
It's the worst, right? It's just Squish City.
Right.
Yeah. Well, with the trimmer, you get paper thin slices, which are going to save you money, and you're never going to smash a tomato ever again.
Huh, okay.
And I really love the versatility of this knife because you can even cut like chicken breasts and small things like that. So this is the perfect knife to grab really when you don't know what to grab.
Awesome.
But it's never used for spreading or serving, and that's why you have your spatula spreader. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide and play that video.
Okay, 1 second.
And this is definitely my favorite knife. I use it all the time. So the wide, flexible double D edge allows you to cut, spread, and serve sandwiches, bagels, lasagna, and cake. So do you ever eat sandwiches or PB&J?
Oh yeah, we do peanut butter and jelly for the kids all the time.
Well, this knife is perfect because it just spreads it super evenly, so it's a lot quicker in the morning when you're trying to go quickly. And I love it because the blade is flexible, so you can even cut right into avocados and then scoop it out all with one knife.
That's awesome.
But you're never going to use it on meats or large vegetables, so that's why you have your petite carver and turning fork. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide
Okay,
and
1
play
second.
that video. Is it playing?
No, it's still on the last video of the spatula spreader.
Okay. Go ahead and click outside of the box on the right side.
There we go.
You got it?
I got it.
Awesome. So yeah, this is our petite carver and turning fork. So this is kind of like your larger trimmer, your large utility knife for meat, for small roast like chicken. So it's your everyday meat knife. And it's also great for tough vegetables and large summer fruits like cantaloupe and pineapple.
Okay.
And the turning fork has 3 sharp tines, which make it easy to turn meats and veggies and get things out of jars. And my grandma just named all the knives. I don't know why. But she calls that fork the pickle poker. And yeah, it's even great for that tough squash.
Oh wow.
Yeah. None of the pieces we've looked at so far are used for larger foods. So that's why you have your butcher knife. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide and play that video. So this is going to be your heavy duty knife, which disjoints large meats, and it's great for melons and squash. And you're also not going to try to use your other knives on it, so it's really going to save your money because you're not going to have to try to use your knives on larger foods like these. And this video always makes me super hungry because the watermelon looks amazing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we like to cut watermelon in the summer. We do a lot of that.
Yeah, this is perfect. Just trying to cut up a watermelon real quick.
Well, that's amazing.
And yeah, like I said, my grandma names all these knives. And at the end of this video, he dramatically chops a pineapple, and so she calls this one the decapitator.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, it's like Fruit Ninja.
Yes, definitely.
So when that's over, you can go ahead and click to the next slide.
All right.
And this is our petite chef. So the high knuckle clearance makes it comfortable and safer for dicing, mincing, and chopping. This delicate chopper is great for the 6 S's: soup, salad, stir, fry, stew, stuffing, and salsa.
All right.
And yeah, I love this one for onions because I'm not great at cutting onions, and this knife just chops them very quickly, so it definitely makes me cry a lot less than trying to use
Oh,
my
okay.
older knife.
So you can do like salsa. You can do like guacamole with this.
Yes, it's perfect for salsa. I do a lot of stir fries, so I mainly use it to chop up my veggies.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we have a big knife like this. I think we did a lot of
And
little
this
just
is
small
one of our
things.
few knives with a straight edge because it is for that precision chopping.
Gotcha. Okay.
So chef knives are for chopping, not slicing, and that's why you have your slicer. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide and play that video.
Okay.
Is it playing?
Yes.
Awesome. Um, so this is the best bread knife in the world, and I love to make yeast bread, like with my aunts. So I like this knife especially because you don't have to like push down on the bread to actually cut into it, and you can see the long double D edge makes almost no crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's great for cakes, shredding lettuce, and slicing boneless meats. So I know y'all like to barbecue, and this one's the perfect brisket knife.
Awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, just slices right through bread instead of struggling because bread is annoying to cut most of the time.
Sure.
But it's not for anything with the bone, and that's why you have your master carving set. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide.
Okay.
And there's no video for this one, but this is kind of like your spare tire. You're not going to use it every single day, but you'll definitely be glad you have it. So do you ever barbecue or host larger family dinners?
Sure. Yeah, we definitely do that. Like over the holidays and stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah. Well, this one's perfect for barbecue, big roast, and family occasions like that turkey at Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And both forks are really important. So the turning fork picks food up, while the carving fork holds meat down. Can you see how over a lifetime you're going to use every tool in your basic set?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, to complete your set, your table knives are used for every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide and
All
play
right.
that video.
All right.
And the first knife, by the way, is just a plain serrated edge steak knife that you would normally have in your drawer. So you can see how it really rips and tears and doesn't really cut through saws.
Right.
But I love our table knives because the wide blade works great as a butter knife, but with the double D edge, it cuts just like a steak knife. So imagine that going through your tough steaks.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And we recommend two per family member just so you don't have to wash them after every single meal.
Okay.
Yeah, these are amazing. And we also have, for customers who like the feel of a larger steak knife, we have two larger sets that come with that option. And they basically cut just the same, but the steak knife is a little bit bigger and it has rivets in the handle.
Okay.
So if you go ahead and click forward, you'll see some of our storage options. Do you see them?
Yes.
Awesome. So, Mr. Hyde, it would be really dangerous to have sharp, high quality knives just floating around in a drawer. But the most popular of our storage options is our solid oak wood block, which looks great on the counter. And our homemaker set actually has the option for it to come in a cherry finish, and our two larger sets if you like that.
Okay.
And we also have safe storage trays if you want to store them in a drawer or on the wall. And all of our sets actually come with a free cutting board because it's important to use soft plastic cutting boards because glass, granite, and marble cutting boards are too hard and are going to dull your knives.
Gotcha.
And to complement your homemaker set, we have incredible kitchen tools and gadgets. So at the top, you can see our 5-piece dishwasher safe kitchen tool set. And this will replace a drawer full of old kitchen tools.
Okay.
So if you click forward and start the video, is it playing?
Yes.
Awesome. So this is our 4-piece entertainer pack, which of course has comfort grip handles and is forever guaranteed. And the sticky and starchy foods knife, our cheese knife, is amazing because it has holes, so nothing sticks, and it's great for potatoes, sweet potatoes when they're raw.
Okay.
Anything that's going to stick to the blade too much, this knife is perfect for. And the peeler we saw before is obviously super smooth. And awesome. Our ice cream scoop is awesome because it's made of zinc. So it actually melts the ice cream as you cut into it and makes
Wow.
an amazing melon baller.
Wow.
Yeah, so you'll never have to microwave your ice cream again. So it's pretty nice. And our pizza cutter even has a removable blade, so it's much easier to clean than conventional pizza cutters.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and click to the next slide.
All right.
Actually, let me review real quick why most people choose to invest in Cutco. So you're always going to have sharp American-made knives that are comfortable, safe, and sanitary. And Cutco's guaranteed to last forever. So it'd be the last set of knives you'd ever buy. And Cutco saves a lot of money. So most customers who buy Cutco eat out at least once a month less. And if that saves $60 a month, that's $720 a year. And over 25 years, you're going to save $18,000. And there's several reasons why so many customers choose sets. So Cutco sets have the right tool for the right job. And they also have about a 10% built-in discount, so it's cheaper. And sets come with a free cutting board and other free stuff. And sets are also much safer because they come in a block or a tray. And we also have that interest-free monthly investment options, just so you don't have to pay for it all at once.
Okay.
So when it comes to high-quality cutlery, it's like anything else. There's a wide variety of quality and prices. And Cutco's top-rated, so we only compare to the highest quality brands. So you'll see our Wusthof comparison. We have the price comparison for our top competitors, actually, both Wusthof and Shun. Have you ever heard of them?
No, I don't think so.
No? Well, these are actually the top selling brands in stores, and they're high quality sets that are made overseas. But each brand has different types of sets which range in price, and Wusthof is the most popular. So the price for this Wusthof set is $3,435, and sometimes you can find it on sale for $2,000. There's some major differences between these brands and Cutco. So Wusthof has mainly straight edges, so they need to be sharpened, which is a hassle. They're not recommended for the dishwasher, and the warranty is on manufacturing defects only. In comparison, Cutco has our unique wedge lock handle, double D stay sharp edge, and we have our 4-part forever guarantee, including our free sharpening. And Cutco owners are going to tell you it's 10 times better than any knife they've ever used. So just considering that guarantee and the unique features, most people would agree that Cutco is at least twice as good as Wusthof. So when something offers twice the quality and value and lasts forever, you would expect it to be at least twice the price. And at twice the price, you're talking over $4,000 for a set of Cutco. So if you click on to the next slide, do you see that homemaker set again?
Yes.
Awesome. So as I said earlier, our Homemaker Plus 8 is our most popular set, and it's perfect for families that cook about 2 to 4 times a week. It has the 10 basic tools I explained earlier, 8 table knives, the wood block, and a sharpener for straight edges. And we also have a Homemaker set without table knives. So if you were considering a set of Cutco, would you prefer a set with or without table knives?
I think with the table knives.
With? Awesome. Yeah, table knives are definitely awesome. Well, do you mind grabbing a pen and paper just so you can write down some prices for me?
Yes, I've got that right here.
Thank you so much for grabbing that, by the way. So the great thing is it doesn't cost $4,000. And in fact, it doesn't even cost as much as the Wusthof price of $3,435. Our Homemaker Plus 8 set is only $12.73 paid in full, which includes shipping. But most of our customers take advantage of our 5-month interest-free investment option, which is only $2.78 today and includes tax. And we have a bonus where if you buy today, I can actually buy you a matching kitchen tools, entertainer pack, or super shears for free. So, out of those three options, which one would you prefer?
I think I like those shears.
Yeah. Yeah, those are definitely a good choice. Those are really versatile. So, Mr. Hyde, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you. Would you like to try out that homemaker set today and get your free gifts?
Well, I think it's probably a really great set, but I think it's probably more money than we were thinking about spending today. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. We'd have to think about that, but yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I definitely understand, Mr. Hyde. Cats in school. I get it. My parents said the same thing. Um, but if you don't mind me asking, is it just the money you're unsure of?
Yeah, I just think it's a little bit too much money.
That's okay. I definitely understand. If you don't mind me, do you? Can I go ahead and just go through the rest of the presentation just so I can practice?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Hyde. Um, so you can go ahead and click forward past our accessories and past our larger sets like the signature and past the ultimate until you reach the galley plus six.
Okay, I'm there.
Awesome. Um, so this is our galley set, and this is a perfect starter set, and it's still going to take care of all your needs. So as you can see, it has the paring knife for the air, the trimmer for small stuff, that cool spatula for sandwiches, a meat knife, a serving piece, a veggie chopper, and a bread knife. Plus, it still comes with 6 table knives. It's a few less knives for a lot less money. So instead of paying that $12.73 for the homemaker set, our galley plus 6 is only $9.19 paid in full, or only $201 per month for 5 months. Um, so that's pretty awesome. Plus, I can still buy you those super shears for free. So, is that something you wanted to do today?
Well, so yeah, I mean, like you said, cats in college right now too. I definitely like them. I just don't know if we can spend $1,000 right now on knives. You know?
That's okay. Don't worry, Mr. Hyde. I definitely got you. It's a definitely an investment, and since the kids are out of the house and everything, you may not even need a set this large. So this is definitely just one of our larger sets.
Okay.
But if you go ahead and click to the next slide, we have a few starter sets.
Okay.
And the slide after that as well, we have a little bit smaller sets. So do any of these stand out to you? Which combination do you like the best?
What about the What about the Space Saver set? No, actually, what about the Studio Plus 4?
So the Studio Plus 4, you'll still be able to get those 4 table knives that you were looking at. So that one is only $126 per month for the 5-month plan, or $573 paid in full, and that's only $31 a week. So that's only like a couple meals a week for this set. So does that sound like something you might be interested in today, or?
Hmm. And does that one still come with the shears as the free item?
For sure.
Okay. Maybe we're getting closer. I think we're getting closer.
Awesome. Well, yeah, this is still one of our larger sets. So actually, a lot of customers like to customize their own sets. Plus, I can still get you something for free, which is awesome. Um, so let me just show you how that works. So if you click to the next slide after the other sets, do you see all those knives laid out?
Yes.
Awesome. So we can go ahead and make a list of your 5 favorite pieces. So what are the 5 pieces you see yourself using the most?
Okay, I could see myself using the trimmer for sure, the spatula spreader. I could see using the petite carver and that petite chef knife. And let's see, maybe the slicer.
Awesome. So you said the trimmer, the spatula spreader, the petite carver, petite chef, and the slicer.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, let me go ahead and calculate real quick the price. If you were to get all of these knives, let me go ahead and calculate the price of these. Plus, picking these 5 knives, I can still get you those super shears for free, which I know you're excited about. So give me 1 second.
Okay. So yeah, just to make sure, I said the trimmer, the spatula spreader, the petite carver, the slicer, and then what was the last one I had on there?
The spatula spreader.
Yes.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
That was 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome.
So the price of all 5 of those knives together would actually be $500 flat. But you could also divide that up into the 5-month payment plan, and that's only $100 a month. So how does that sound to you? Plus, you could still get those super shears for free.
I don't know. Maybe we should think about it. I think maybe we want to consider, because I don't know. We might want to get something bigger.
Yeah.
Or maybe just one individual knife.
No, I definitely understand. So actually, there's a way you could still get those 5 knives, but you just get one for free.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and just subtract like one of our medium price knives here.
Okay.
So you could actually get all those 5 knives for $394.
Okay.
Which you could still split up into the 5-month plan. So that would only be $78 a month, or about $79 a month. And you can still get all of those 5 pieces, and we'll give you a free storage tray, just so you don't have to have those just floating around.
Gotcha. And then it just wouldn't come with the shears at this point?
No, it wouldn't, unfortunately.
Okay. What if it was maybe...
What's one of the knives maybe you see yourself that you could live without?
What if we got rid of the slicer? I think I could do a lot of that with the petite carver.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and just see how much that would be with our little 3-piece special, and you'll still be able to get your 4th knife for free, which would be awesome.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and add those up real quick.
Okay.
So the price of three knives, and then you would still be getting the... Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So the price of all of those would be $314, and then you'd be getting the spatula spreader for free, and you can still split that up into a 5-pay. A 3-pay. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong sheet, but when it's under 400, you can still split it up into 3-pay, which is great. So that would only be $104 for a 3-month plan. And you'd be getting all those 4 knives that are pretty essential. So that would get you pretty much everything you need. Does that sound like something you might be interested in doing today?
So I'd be getting the trimmer, the spatula spreader, the petite carver, and then what was the 4th one?
The petite chef.
And the petite chef. And it would be 3 payments of 114.
104.
104, and then I'm getting the spatula spreader for free.
Yes, sir.
Mm, you know what? That sounds great. Let's do that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Hyde. You're definitely gonna love your Cutco knives. Thank you so much for ordering for me, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. And you know what? You're probably right. I am gonna have to hand these down to Kat at some point.
Yeah, I think she'll definitely appreciate that. um, but yeah, thank you so much. And if you go ahead and click on, you can just go ahead and look at our other pieces while I enter this order real quick. So we actually have cookware. Have you ever heard of waterless cookware?
No, no, I haven't.
Well, it's awesome. So my grandma has a lot of waterless cookware, and there's actually a 3-layer aluminum core. So like whenever you make vegetables and you have to pour that weird looking juice out.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if we're really in the market for pots and pans, but we'll definitely keep these in mind.
Yeah, awesome. And yeah, these are pretty cool. And if you go ahead and click forward, we have flatware, which makes great gifts. And like I said, we have those sporting and hunting knives. If you want to look at those,
Actually, that I might be more interested in. Let me go to that. I think I'm almost there. Oh yeah, okay. So, what can you tell me about that fishing knife?
about which one?
The fishing knife.
The fishing knife. So I actually own this knife, and it's really awesome. So the blade is actually patented. So it's 6 inches, but you can extend it to 9 for a larger fish.
Oh.
And the sheath actually has a clamp at the end, so you can take your fish off the hook and hold it up and take a picture with it, do whatever with it. And we also have a line cutter at the bottom of the sheath, and even a knife sharpener on the other side of it. And there's a clip to attach it to your pants. So this knife is pretty much all you need when you're fishing.
Well, we'll have to keep that in mind for the holidays. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's definitely a great holiday present. Plus, engraving is only $9, so.
Oh, okay. So we could engrave like someone's name on that.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I did for my dad, and he loved it.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, definitely keep us in mind for the holidays because that sounds like a great gift.
Give me 1 second. I'm just logging in. Do you fish a lot?
We do. Yeah, I like to go fishing. Maybe about once
Yeah,
every couple of weeks or so.
I think Kat and I went fishing a few times in y'all's pond.
Definitely.
Um, Give me 1 sec. All right, I'm gonna enter all of this in really quickly. Did you have any other questions about any of those hunting knives?
No, no, I think you did great. Thank you so much.
And by the way, what color would you like your handles? We have the classic, or we also have a really pretty pearly white and red.
I'll do the classic.
Classic, awesome.